Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mega May. My name is Hutch, and we have a new host for this next segment, Rockman Minus Infinity. I'm going to give it up to Stump.
All right. Hello, everyone, and thanks for that intro. I'm Stump, and really, this is Mega May, where we are streaming Mega Man content for as long as it is the month of May anywhere in the world. And we are, 20X Expo, currently pre-selling badges for the Mega Man Dedicated Fan Festival we are putting on in August 2027 in Seattle, Washington to celebrate Mega Man's 40th anniversary. You can back us on Kickstarter, which you can find linked below, or by typing !Kickstarter in chat. Back today to secure your badge at the exclusive Kickstarter price. And now we have Enter with Rockman minus Infinity 100 hero score. Good luck.
Oh, hello. Right. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and here we go. I usually start with Wingman because it's the easiest, but then I usually deviate off after Wingman. So you can see the quick beams from Quickman. They don't insta-kill you like in 2, rather they do quite a bit of damage. You kind of have to jump there to avoid the lasers, otherwise they'll nick you. Whopper boss. First introduction to the new custom enemy to this format. I forgot what they're called, but they're from the Metal Man stage. Ow. Great start, great start, great start, great. Makes really fun though. That was embarrassing. Neglect the damage. Bang, and wrong. I think they kind of act like the curvy mini bosses from Superstar. It's 248 HP. There we go. If you defeat this one, you get an E-Tank. Long stretch. We get the second boss beam. Rockman's weak to the Buster, but he's quite agile. Because I messed up right away, can't show off the Shadow Man fight in game. Homing controlled ring boomerang. Holdable controlled ring boomerang. It's probably my favourite weapon in the game. It's just very simple. It's short range, pierces, and you can shoot multiple, and it can grab items. A long section. The enemies from 5, Game Boy, and they're very worked out. He's done according to these miraculously. This room. There we go. Get it. Oh god. No, I'm just going to use any tanks. I'm going to get loads. This one is really unique in that you can actually insta-kill you if you're slacking. But you hit him when he's after the third projectile gets sucked in, you get longer iframes. By the way, that's not his weakness, by the way. I just use the ring because it does good damage. I'm not on a deviated path as well, so... His weapon in this is funny, but it stocks everything and turns it into an item. And it has some like unique properties to it. you just jump left, you get the E-tank of this level. Quite simple. Easy jump, and nearly died. Using dust weaponry because you just get a bunch of enemies suck up. Our first custom boss anchor. He's like the original. We need his weapon on the other side. Invincible with this weapon he gives you, but you have a time limit. And if you get to there, you fall down. Get a secret boss. Rockman practically plays the same as he does in the original. But at the halfway, he kind of gets an extra attack. I believe comes from the DOS games, if I'm mistaken. Get that. Get the first item. Which... oh, you can't get it now. You can't actually suck before... cost that one. Rockman is one of the easier bosses in this game, but he gets faster the more damage he takes, and the water spouts get more thicker. The layout would be more akin to Mega Water S. Ow. There we go. Water cutter is broken. I love water cutter. It's very simple. It's a simple weapon, but it's effective. And we're still not on the beaten path because I'm gonna go to Skullman because I want his item. It's practically mandatory in this stage because what he does is that he stops you from dying instantly in pits in terms of you taking damage. As there. I don't like Skullman stage, it's quite slow and it's more of just hot jumps of things. A lot of platforming. That enemy's quite mean if you don't see it coming. And I missed a jump. It's alright, could just platform up. It's very just hodgepodgey of a stage, not particularly keen on it. I think I'm dead. Saved myself. Saved myself. This little guy literally appears once and that's it. Say bye. And now we're getting an hospital. Very battering of a auto-scroller. First level is literally on here. You can climb up these walls if you can't tell, and then it's just on here. You need an item to get it, but it's just there. Then you got T-Rex and Slashman stage. Goes down really easy. Just carries you down. Oh, if you don't have beat, you have to fall down here manually. Skullman practically rides left, right, and up the walls when he starts behaving. I remember this game because of the one funny clip where this guy tried to use rush cannon against Brightman. Yeah, all the bosses have a counter against rush cannon. I think some are easier, like the clone in Wily 2, but like some are like Skullman where you have to literally predict where he's gonna be going. I love Brightman stage, it's very smooth paced. Ow. I say that as I got hit. Rockman has 2 E-tanks. One's literally down here. If you drop down in this hole, you'll be carried by the Ferroman enemy. I got 2 E-tanks. This game just gives you a lot of lives and E-tanks. And in return, you got to face Shadowman, who, first off, is quite easy. But you need to suck him up with dust in order to get his eye. You go in here, get the item, get the tank in this room. Just back and forth with this lights and platforms. It's actually a lot easier than it looks. Oh, if you get hit, you just take damage. It's fine. I'm just gonna skip this room. This room sucks. This room's fine though. Rockman has like 10 attacks. It's one of the more engaging fights in the game. But he also goes down easy. Yes, it is one of the harder mob hacks, that's for sure. But I'm more used to it. Barring the first and only death at the start. This game's kind of trivial at times. Just German stage is alright. I don't think there's anything too major going on, but I don't think it's boring. I like the split path at the start that lets you skip most of the level. You go under here, get the E-tank for this level. We fight the mini hippo boss from... Well, it's from this game, but you fight this variant from the Game Boy. And it goes down easy as well. Say hi to Quinn. Say bye to Quinn. To hurry with the Sakugan. Off down the secret path. Fight the drill mini boss from Venus stage. Oh, Pluto stage, sorry. He must just casually does that. We fight Crashman. Who is pretty much a lot easier in this version because you have a slide. Do this, rinse and repeat. Till it gets to a crit phase. I like his crit phase because it's a lot more engaging. But he goes down still easily. It's kind of fun. Raya's really fun in some sections, especially Cossack 2. Joe goes down. Joe normally goes up and down through the ceiling and roof, but once he hits the crit phase, he usually has this move where the rocks will fall on you and just crush you. Oh yeah, Rushcan. Wish Star sends the enemy to a different dimension and just obliterates them. Rush Cannon just basically an insta-kill move. Now, whatever your opinions on control and alterating mechanics, you either love this stage or you hate it. I don't mind it. I like the usages of it. Oh, also if you use the dust on this enemy, he goes berserk. So that was hop and reverse. Reverse use controls and makes your hop constant. Berserk just makes you rapid fire. Roulette is funny because sometimes you can switch to a weapon and it will just won't insta kill. It will just switch out at the last second. There's been times where I switched to rush cannon that enemy and shot the rush cannon at it and it just won't kill it, it would just ignore it. Fidget forces you into one direction. Slipping makes you slide. And if you go down here, get the E-tank. Shooting this will piss off Pharaohman. It will give you a warning. Would you do the tomb? You hit your shots, this room is not bad. That E-tank's a bit of a awkward one to hit. Shadowman's here again, and ooh, no, he got me. If he grabs you, there's a good chance he might just either throw you about or just straight up insta-kill you. This room sucks. You gotta use a reverse on the Pharaoh platforms. mushrooms. Not that bad. Can drain your HP if you're not careful though. Better just makes you stand in place. You can actually dodge that attack, but if you don't, Fireman just punches you and does 1 HP. And then sends you to the sky as punishment. This first phase was easy. You just got to slide. And the second phase you got to deal with the curses while he's gone ballistic. Still not bad. And it leaves Toadman, who, for people who don't know this game, you'll get a nasty surprise. Not whoa. Overall, I like this stage. Fireman was okay. Drills goes by quick for me. Toadman's I always enjoyed. It's just like a pleasant. Oh. Well, you got to defeat the robot frogs. If you go up here, latch onto here, you get the E-tank for this level. Drop down here, you're going to land on the frog. Okay. Okay. Yep, no problem. These frogs don't actually do anything. Well, they do damage, but they lock you in place. And if you don't kill them, you're just gonna get stun locked. And the second to last Shadow Man fight, just probably the easiest one. Just a nice section where you just take the long jumps. I don't know why they never had this in the original Toadman stage. Don't. Oh yeah, when you get to the screen, don't jump because you'll just run into that enemy and knock you in a pit. Once you do that, you want to, well, essentially just the snowboarding section from Frostman. It's quite easy. Hard mode is a different kind of worms. Jump. You're fine. Get to Toadman, who see if we can show it off. Come on. There we go. Right, if he catches you in this phase, you get turned into a frog. You can't do anything but just slide around. Oh, I didn't mean that one. to the fortress stages. Personally, I think the Cossack stages are the weakest of the lot. I think Cossack and then the Robot Masters. I think Wily just peaks. Nothing inherently wrong with them. They're just most of the stages are quite slow. Over that. Cossack stage. These enemies now like drop bullets rather than ricochet off the walls. Drop down here. He won't give me an item. Drop down here even more. You find Beat. Shoot him. No, he's there for you, the entire fortress. The beefy enemy's got an upgrade. They shoot now after every hop. Quite dangerous. You suck this up because we couldn't do that in Diveman stage. We turn into a schmuck. In hard mode, these all have revenge bullets that are do a lot of damage. They're quite dangerous. But when shooting these dragons, they can be hassle. Get further into the snowstorm. Have to fight the Hogos. Really easy. Shadowman's final form. Does it go well? Now we're in the last section. I'd like to use Dust for this because just easier. Like an infinite health source. Do all that. We've got to fight one last big enemy. Spam as hard as you can, as the game really doesn't want me to. Many tanks. I got one. I might as well use it. To fight Mothra on a rush jet. Who I bet is quite a bad boss. It's just bullet hell spam on a big hitbox, so and you tend to get knocked back a bit and turned around, which is annoying. Oh boy, I love Toho. My favourite. Probably second worst stage, right next to the one after. Just skip all that. We here use ring wire. Be more careful here, actually. Just a barrage of popping enemies. There's nothing to talk about that. But if we slide down here and go down here, we get wire. But we're not gonna. We already have wire, so we're gonna use it for shot charge. Get up. Once I get up, there we go. Wire just basically lets you free roam around as long as a wall. Should probably talk about the items. So the items I've been collecting using Dustman's weapon. Use an item. Well, if you get them one from the Met, you basically reduce your damage. If you get Skullman, you get basically a last man stand. So if you get the next hit you get, it might insta-kill you, but with the Skull Amulet it won't. It'll leave you on 1 HP. Push cannon. Get out of it. Shot charge basically does what it does, lets you survive spikes, insta-kill spikes. Can't remember what the one we got from the balloon adapter. I got E-tank from that. Oh yeah, you can get E-tank from this weapon. Told. And on to the square machine. It's got a complete makeover. Moves side like the yellow devil. Spawns enemies. Let's just use Toad and that. And then flash his eyes, give him a seizure. Just gotta avoid these. It's gonna do the same again, but this time with wall blasters. Do that. Go. Get him there. Now, he'll get a bit more annoyed and start shooting quick beams. They don't insta-kill you. Do quite a bit of damage. Should do that. Just give it another seizure. And it returns into Surges from X2. Well, you got to kind of lean to your shots as well, like that. That's that. Yeah, I really like this reincarnation of Square Machine. Now we're on to the probably the most unique stage in terms of design in this game. But it's probably the worst because very, very slow. Jump over that. Just going to use dust on these two. Shoot this guy. So if you get hit, you just get knocked back, so I'll just show that off very quick. And you get 2 paths. The bottom path is more akin to Burstman with the rising water. Top path is it's easier and quicker. It's got the rushing water. It is. Yeah, I don't like this stage. This stage is quite... Yeah, I've already said a few times. And then we got the snail boss from Toadman. Ow. Go down here. Get to use wheel. Hell Wheel kind of works like Wheelie from Superstar. If you know how Wheelie works, and Hell Wheel basically is the same. Didn't want to jump for that. What else? Barrel Shotgun is a spread version of the normal barrel shot. I would do that. I defeat the bubble boss, which is unique to this game. This is a time killer. It's a lot more dangerous on hard mode because the bubbles are like twice as big as they are now. And they do a lot of damage for a bubble boss. Like, well, that's that. And go to the boss. Now, this boss is completely unique because it's a entirely new boss. So just a devil carnate. Basically, as the screen slowly rises back into the agile from X2, you just gotta hit him when his eyes open. You can actually hit him when he's building. You just got like a frame of it to hit him. Keep hitting him. And just leave that there. Comes his critical phase. He behaves. Not behaving. Come on. There we go. And I thought. Oh, NES is screaming. It is, bro. It is. We get sent up to the stratosphere, where we got 4 different points. We got so the gimmick for this level where you got to activate 4 different pillars, and each pillar activates the final confrontation with Kassat. So the first pillar is the boss from Game Boy 3, the Double Suzy. It doesn't have a weakness, but I use Drill because it can tackle both of them. Once you do that, climb up. You see this button, you press it, and you get sent up. Now, if you were to just go and rush right now, you can, but you get shot and sent back. So we've got to turn off the alarm. I didn't want that, I wanted that. So we've got to turn off the... turn off the security system. So we get our first encounter with Punk. Now what's unique solely to this level, if you know, is you get their weapons if you beat them. Punk's being a pain. There we go. You beat him, you get Punk's weapon. Gonna use that. But I'm gonna. We can use it for the entire stage. So. Actually pierces through shields. Which is always handy. Traverse through these. Ow. We go down here to the west side. Get a fight Blade, who is actually weak to Punk. And we get his weapon. Gotta fight this. Blade's weapon is funny because it's just trigger finger weapon. Like, constant. Probably wondering who do we fight next, because we already fought Edgar, we fought Quint. So who's last? Well... fight Terra! Goes down really easy with this weapon. His weapon still chases you after death. Terra's weapon is broken, that's why. Because it does homing for days and days. You can like refire it. I'll show you what it costs that. Stupidly broken, I love this weapon. You don't even have to do much. Yeah, I could like stand here and it would just do the weapon for me. Then now let's get a bit closer. Retelling the events of 4. Cossack is not actually the antagonist. We're in the final stages. Unfortunately, I kind of embarrassed myself right at the start, so we cannot fight Shadow Man in this run. And first wireless stage seems a bit naff, but you fight constant fighting the Joes of different variants. Got the Homing Joe, Crystal Joe, Normal Joe, Joe on the Shooter. Got the Hammer Joe. The Joe from the first game, so if I were to just jump, avoid him, he would follow me. We got the jumping ones from 2. More Gunner Joes. Got Helicopter Joes from Napalm Man stage. There we go. More Hammer Joes. Got the Joes from the Jupiter stage. It's just all Joes. Skeleton. It's the Joe Zone. Jump off that. You got the random Deboarding Joe and then Waveman. Come across here. Ow. Do that. Use an E-tank. Grab this one. I missed it. Come on, do you think? This one usually likes to like log hop, but it's not. So special about this stage is we get to ride the Joes. Oh. Do a lot of damage as well. You can ride the helicopter. You get this one, the gunner. This, get rid. Get rid. Get that, get some items, jump here, kill this Joe, and we get the waterboarding. Jet ski. If you hold, you get a boost. It's quite poor on land. And get rewarded for your efforts with the homing. Kind of breaks the last part of the stage. I think Joe was our boss. I don't know how you... Oh, I can fight this. I'll fight this boss for honorably. Still a pain in the ass. I think I can there we go. Alright. Smash these Joes, they get split into two, and you gotta defeat the two. It's bad. No, I wanted that. Now this is my favourite stage in the whole ROM hack, because firstly you get to use Hell Wheel to its best. And it's basically an enemy gauntlet for the first part. Like I said, if you're really good with wheelie, then the stage will be really easy for us. We get the flying enemies in this section. Completely shred through them. And we just get some other unique enemies. You get enemies from Dive, you get a few enemies from Toad. I think they're usually split into 2 per Robot Master stage. Got the clams, which is probably quite difficult to maneuver around. It's alright. Grab that, and I'll get the Mets. Absolutely mow through them. Like that. Now we stop here. Now if we use your rush cannon. Oh, I was hoping this guy would actually jump over. Like that. Oh. Whenever you use rush cannon on this, they tend to jump over the rush cannon. And completely dodge it. Some jump section with the higher jump due to the gravity. Jump forward here, and then we get into the last section, which is directly taken from Gradius. Slide through here. Avoid the Mets. You got to destroy these blocks. The Mets are kind of annoying in this part because they are at such an angle. Ow. I absolutely love this stage. This stage is so fast paced. Make this last jump. If you don't make this jump, you just die. If you follow Eddie, he takes you to some items. Get into the boss of this, which is the clone. Just simple clone right now. Nothing much. Do this, and then it takes damage, and the second phase just takes all your stuff. It just goes yoink. Just take that. Let's take this. Drill. And shut up. I'll probably need to use an E-tank for this. Yeah, I'm gonna use an E-tank. Also, hold on. I can do the funny thing here. So if you do this, and then switch to rush cannon, you could just obliterate him. Yeah. 100% is kind of impossible right now because I fumbled at the very start. But it's been no deaths since. It's only that one blunder at the very start. It's kind of negated Shadow Man from returning. What did you do? Oh yeah. Yeah. Go here. And we're in the refights, where you have to actually find the Robot Masters. So over here we found Toad Man. Drive through here, go through here. Now, usually I'd want to have fairer shot, but if I use Toad Man, he gets turned into Toad and dies instantly. So we'll go and find Dust over here, and then we use Toad, which is his weakness in this. His actual weakness. It's kind of awkward to do. I'd rather just use a thing. There we go. We find Dust, we go up. If you go to the left here, you get a compass part, unit compass, which this one lays the print of the labyrinths to you on the map. What button? Yeah, this. It just shows you where all the robot masters are hiding. There's Toad here, Toad here. Go up here. Thing. Come down here, we found Skullman. A lot of these refunds in here, the robot masters are permanently on their critical phase, so they're a lot harder than normal. Down here. Found Brightman. That'll do, thank you. Drop. Is it down here? Yeah, it's down here. Come down here, jump over to the left. Pass these two, pass the screen. Right, so usually you just fall down here, but if I jump and then turn, hold left, you can actually find Killinker without the use of wire. And Roll's copy just beats us. So you shoot her. Oh, Roll, and then yeah, Roll gives you the part for this. Damn it. This ice part gives you the layouts of the room. Come here, jump left. Drop onto this platform, you'll be finding Diveman. Probably just do that. Do the same with path where we did, but instead of turning left here, we go right. We found Drill. What do you think? What's he doing? There we go. I have skull barrier, so come here. Or don't. This one's a bit of a pain. Fly over. You get the last part, which sends senses of what was can be relapsed like that. Wingman just dies. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Barrowman is literally right in here. And that's all done. So, get here, get a bucket load of items, like, everywhere. And then we fight Wiley. Which is going to cramp my hand. So you gotta fight all that, but the thing is with this machine specifically is that it will take a lot of damage. Like I think it takes like 6 per shot, but if you hit it consistently while it's flashing, it does less damage. This fight cramps my hand. There we go. Ow. Second phase. You have to. It's like the king fight. You gotta hit the thing. But when's the thing? If you don't hit that, it just sends like a full wave of the bullets at the bottom that will just disintegrate your health. Also, he's weak to rush cannon. I'll try and show off. He's using this attack. Gonna have to use this. This guy keeps using the same attack again. Alright, you know what? Apparently this would have been where I thought Shadowrun, but not this one. The after the Chimera bots. Electro. Ow. What's he doing? This, she got a free beat. That's pretty vital. Switch to bright. And if you and then we get a quick wood, which I actually think is the best out of the three. Give him a seizure. At least you get to see what a Gemini Needle does. Almost there. Get rid of this guy. I should have saved that for dive. Ooh. Alright, well, I think we're fine. Ah! Another Toho Bass. That move. I'm gonna use Nissan. There's another one. Another one. My poor NES. Ow. Oh, Spike. Really annoying. In the another Gradius stage. Also, if you can use Dust or Toad to get rid of these blobs. Yeah. Need another E-tank. Yeah, this stage is kind of rough. Especially when you don't have a Shadow Man's weapon. Right, this jump is also rough if you don't have it. Really trying to mess me up, aren't they? You know, with the Shadow Man's weapon, but Jesus. Well, Minus Infinity started in 2008. It completely finished in 2014. Alright, last stretch. We get a escape sequence from Switch from Superstar. In time.
GG.
Well, apart from the start, I think that went rather well.
Awesome job, Enter. You crushed your estimate of 2 hours. Pretty well.
From the complete cock up and the first stage, I think everything went okay.
So did you miss out on the chance to? So I don't understand Minus Infinity that much. So you missed out on the chance to get the 100 hero score.
Yeah, I did, because of the death, solely by the death in Ringman stage at the start. What I needed to do is I needed to not die throughout the whole game, and that would include fighting Super Shadow Man at the end, which only comes if you don't die up to Wily 4.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I can still technically show off Shadow Man in the main menu. So.
We have plenty of time, so if you would like to, you are welcome to.
Okay. Can try to do that, and I can show off the cockroach secret boss. Hey, Cumbo, my man, how you doing? It might take me a few tries, Heel. Yeah, this is Fire Emblem music. I think it's Fire Emblem 3. I know the boss music's from Fire Emblem. Both boss musics. Right. Yeah. Turning Toadman into a toad counts towards the 100, and I think also if you keep him alive instead of stepping on him, he also counts towards the 100. Could be wrong, but and then obligatory Kirby Superstar ending. I love my beloved. You have to spare it. Right, okay, yeah. I knew it was either you turning it into the frog or you had to spare him.
So I guess while the credits are going, I just want to let everyone know this is Mega May. We are raising money. Sorry, we're not raising money. We are promoting our Kickstarter to enable this Mega Man centered fan event, the 20X Expo, to happen. Think of it as like a kind of a pre-sale, but the event does not happen if we can't hit our goal. We're almost to 50% of our goal. We are streaming the whole month of May, so you know, take a look at the Kickstarter. Take a look at the schedule, exclamation mark schedule. You can see all the games we're playing the rest of May. We've got a large slate of awesome runs still to come. But yeah, you can check out the Kickstarter. We've got, you know, virtual passes, you know, if you can't make it to the Seattle area, which is where the event will happen. You know, you can experience the event virtually. We're pre-selling weekend passes, and there are add-ons as well in case you want like a commemorative Blu-ray or a jersey. So plenty of options to support. If you can't support, please share the Kickstarter or the stream with you know, friends that you may know that you may be interested in checking it out. Really appreciate it. But you know, all in all, we just hope you guys enjoy the marathon in May, and yeah, it's been fun so far.
Yep. What the score's about to pop up. But yeah, I've got max everything but equipment, and Rockman will elaborate. In order to combat the secret boss, you should have arrived at the certain place highly fall without dying. .98. Can quickly show off the other two bosses while I've got time. Special mode. I think it's my arena. Right. See. Yep, that's right. So would have been the boss I would have fought instead of Gemini Needle. And yeah, he's a tougher. With them hopscotch. I never died then. No, I'm fine. Okay. Okay, now. That's what I want. It's not being nice to me now. He's doing that same attack. Dive. This guy. Again, right. Last D-tank. I hate that attack. There we go.
Nice work.
Very nice.
Thank you, thank you. And the other one I can do now. This one might take a few tries.
I think we only have enough time for maybe one try. We got
One try. Okay.
Yeah.
Lock
Sorry.
and loaded. I'm gonna use. There we got me. Nasty attack. There we go.
That boss is scary. Wow. That's an incredible job.
Very nice.
Giles. That one I would just paralyze you or straight up insta-kill you.
Yeah, I saw how much health was coming off of that one attack. I was like, jeez. Oh,
Yeah, that's a good.
incredible. We'll enter. Do you have any final shout outs before we head on to our next segment?
Yeah, I've got a shout to Heel, Tez, Diego, Seth, and Pika.
Awesome. So, coming up next, we have Mega Man X Dive showcase from Green Z Saber. It's going to be a good one. Stick around. We will be right back.